Good news. Today I'm making vegetable soup. And one of the comments I get about my cooking is that my recipes are very consistent. So I have this very large stock pot here. That's probably about a 10 quart or 12 quart. I'm not exactly sure. And this is in a 3-quart bowl, although it looks a little bit more like it might be 4 quarts. What I have in here is about 10 potatoes sliced into 1-inch chunks. I have about 2 celery stalks. I have a half a bag of frozen peas and carrots. I have some diced tomatoes, and I have some diced onion in here, and I have corn also, just from a can, or you can use frozen, doesn't matter. That's about 1 or 2 cups. And so all this makes about 3 to 4 quarts of chopped vegetables. And so, of course, I strain my vegetables so you can see how much liquid. This is about 2 quarts of liquid, and that is the juices from the cans and everything, plus the water that I added. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all these vegetables into the pot. And then I'm going to add all of these juices plus water to equal 2 quarts. And then I decided I wanted some extra tomatoes, which I always do. And this is a big can. Okay. So that is a big can and a small can of diced tomatoes. And I'm going to add a half a stick of butter. There's my half a stick of butter. And some say, well, that's not healthy, but when it's distributed through this entire recipe, it comes out to less than a teaspoon per serving. But when you add fats to your food, like vegetables and so on, it helps your body to absorb the nutrients better. Plus, we are boiling some of the nutrients out, and so we need to be able to absorb all the nutrients that we can. So, of course, I'm going to add half a stick of butter. And now, I have decided also to add some vegetable broth to this. And so, this is a carton. Okay, and that's just going to give it some extra vegetable flavor. This is the Great Value Organic, but it doesn't matter. Just any 2-pound carton will do. And so now I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and I'm going to come back in about 10 minutes and give it a check. Now, on to the cornbread. I have liberally coated this iron skillet, and it's about a 9-inch, with lard. You could also use Crisco, whichever you prefer. Then I'm going to place it in the oven for about 5 minutes on 425 to preheat the skillet. Here I have 1 1/4 cups of whole milk, 1 egg, 1/4 cup of oil, and 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. I know you're saying sugar in cornbread. Okay, this is not going to make the cornbread sweet. I only add it to help the cornbread brown. It makes it turn the prettiest color, and you cannot taste the sugar. So, and here I have 2 cups of White Lily buttermilk cornmeal mix. So now I'm going to give this a nice mix. Get all the ingredients evenly mixed to get ready to pour into my preheated skillet. There she goes. I'll check her in about 10 minutes to see if she's done. What shall we name her? So there's my beautiful golden brown cornbread all sliced up. And the potatoes are done and the carrots are done. So I'm just going to set this aside for a little while. I took a taste test. It needs a little salt. I'm going to start with half of a teaspoon of sea salt. Give it a stir and just keep going from there. So I went with 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and it tastes delightful. I can't wait to get this in my belly. Ain't that just pretty? Time to eat. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.